The old monk, Tik, sat beneath the Bodhi tree, his wrinkled face a roadmap of life's journeys. A young novice, Anya, sat before him, her brow furrowed with worry. "Master," she began, "I feel torn. Within me I sense two birds. One sings of joy, of compassion, of boundless potential. The other screeches of fear, of doubt, of inadequacy. How do I quiet the screeching bird and let the joyful one sing?" Tik smiled gently. "Ah, Anya, the two birds reside within us all. One is our Buddha nature, pure and luminous. The other is the ego, clouded by ignorance and attachment. But how do I distinguish between them?" Anya asked, her voice filled with longing. "By observing," Tik replied, "like a still pond reflecting the sky. Mindfulness allows us to see the true nature of our thoughts and emotions. When the fearful bird screeches, do not fight it. Simply acknowledge its presence. Say to yourself, I'm experiencing fear. Don't judge it. Don't try to suppress it. Just observe it, like a cloud passing in the sky." Anya closed her eyes, trying to follow Tik's instructions. She noticed the tightness in her chest, the racing of her heart. "I feel it, Master," she whispered. "The fear." "Good," Tik said. "Now where does this fear come from? Does it arise from a genuine threat or from a story you tell yourself?" Anya pondered this. "I fear I'm not good enough," she admitted. "That I will fail." "Ah, the familiar tale," Tik said. "The ego clings to the illusion of a separate self, a self that needs to be validated by external achievements. But the Buddha nature knows that we are already perfect, already whole. We are all interconnected, like drops in the ocean. Your worth is inherent, not dependent on success or failure. So how do I nurture the joyful bird?" Anya asked. "By cultivating the four immeasurables," Tik explained. "Metta, loving kindness, begins with extending compassion to yourself. Acknowledge your suffering, your imperfections without judgment, then extend that compassion to others. Karuna, compassion, is the wish to alleviate suffering. Mudita, appreciative joy, is celebrating the happiness of others. Upekkha, equanimity, is the ability to maintain balance and peace in the face of both joy and sorrow." Anya practiced these principles. When the fearful bird screeched, she observed it with mindfulness and compassion, understanding its roots in her ego's desire for validation. She countered the negative self-talk with affirmations of loving kindness and acceptance. She celebrated the successes of others, diminishing the feelings of envy and inadequacy. Slowly, the fearful bird's cries became less frequent, less piercing. The joyful bird's song grew stronger, clearer. Anya realized that she couldn't silence the fearful bird completely. It was a part of her, a reminder of the ego's struggles, but she no longer identified with it. She had learned to recognize its voice without being controlled by it. One day, Anya came to Tik, her face radiant. "Master," she said, "the two birds still sing, but now I understand. They are two sides of the same coin. The fearful bird reminds me to practice compassion and mindfulness. The joyful bird reminds me of my Buddha nature, my inherent worthiness. They sing in harmony now, a song of acceptance and peace." Tik smiled. "You have found the middle way, Anya. The path to inner peace lies not in silencing one bird and exalting the other, but in understanding them both and recognizing the true nature of your being."